Welcome to FusionFox Demos. This video covers brief overview of FusionFox Material Management module. It covers all the inventory transactions such as receiving, dispatching, issuing, returning, or adjustments. We will also have some data analytics that help in analyzing inventory positions, movement, and consumption-related information. This starts with material issue against MR. MR is a request for material. Either it comes from production, maintenance, or customer service, or from any other department. You can issue material against the demand or follow stock transfer cycle in case materials needs to be dispatched to some other location. Once MR is created, it goes through due approval process. Once it's approved, system allocates material from stock against this MR if material is available. If material is not available, the system redirects this requirement to Purchase Request channel, which we have seen in Supply Chain module. Now, this is the second part, where if the material is available, then you proceed with issuing material using this application. Let's have a look at this application. In the given example, issue is created against MR number 16. And this contains 2 items. So these items are issued. The request quantity is 15. Pending was 15. You can also make multiple issues against one MR. You can issue material partly if you do not have enough stock and issue the balance quantity when you get material in the stock or receive material against your purchases. We have lot-wise inventory control in the system. So you can issue from the respective lots that you like, either based first in, first out, or last in, first out method that you follow. So to conclude, this application is to issue material against the regular material requests received by the warehouse. Apart from this, another application to issue material is Goods Issue Management, which does not need an MR or demand or request to issue the material. This application is optional. That means if you want to tightly integrate the system, then you can allow only people to raise material requests and material to be issued only against MR. But if you don't have material request process in place, or you have a project warehouse or site where material needs to be issued, and you don't raise a request, but issue material directly. In all such scenarios or cases, you can straight away use this application, which is Material Issue Management, to simply issue material on site or in the plant or whatever. Material receipt against purchase order application is to receive material from vendors against the purchase orders which have been raised. In the given example, the receipt is made against PO number 14, where vendor delivery reference number, reference date, in which warehouse you have received material, and next level is quality control or bill booking. This is automatically identified by the system if the material being received needs to have quality inspection prior to taking the material in the main stock. You can set up this rule in Item Master, and if you have set QC as yes, then it will automatically redirect receipt to quality control, and post-quality control, the stock will get updated in the system. But if you have set quality control as no, then the stock will straight away get updated from this application itself. This is the point where new lots also get generated. This contains all the details about the material, such as batch no, expiry date, etc. Every time we receive material in the stock, either from production or from vendor, a new lot is assigned by the system. You can press this 3-line button to get the lot details populated. Next is Dispatch to Customer against MRO application. MRO is Material Release Order created in Order Management System to dispatch material to the customer against your sales orders. This particular dispatch is made against MRO. You can have multiple dispatches against a single sales order, or even dispatch items partly. So you can create multiple MRO when you need to dispatch material. In a nutshell, using this application, you can create delivery note or dispatch material to customer against MRO. In the given example, there are 2 items. You can select the respective lot from which you want to dispatch the material to the customer from the warehouse that you are logged in. This dispatch is made against MRO number 4, sales order number 17. The next is Inward Material Quality Inspection application. This is to be used by quality inspectors to update rejection or quality feedback on the material received. Quality inspection team only gets receipt records with only items that need quality inspection, else stock gets updated. Material Returns Management application is for receiving material coming back to you against either dispatches or against the material issues that you have made in the system. For instance, customers returning material also can be handled through this application, and also if you have issued material to maintenance and they didn't use the complete material and part of the material they are returning. So against material issued, you can receive the material back. Ad hoc receipt will enable you to receive material from production plant if you are in a manufacturing sector. For example, you are not using the complete manufacturing cycle. You are using only non-manufacturing part, but you still have production. So how you will receive material coming from production. This application will enable you to receive material. There is one more advantage of ad hoc receipt to receive material against open purchase orders. For example, when you get in the new system, you already have existing purchase orders and sales orders, and you don't have the tools available to dispatch. So what you can create ad hoc dispatches or ad hoc receipt. You can determine the vendor so that your billing system can accept these receipts, and similarly, your invoicing system can be kicked off right from this stage. Now let's have a look at some data analytics available here. This is the Material Stock Data Analytics. You can search by, for example, particular operating unit, catalog, and item type. As you can see, all the items are coming here. You can detach this and have a detailed look at these items. This is showing all the items by default, details, specification and minimum stock and evolution price, basic price, stock quantity, allocated quantity, weighted average price, weighted average value, actual cost, and you can arrange this in any way you like. You can view certain columns only, or you can select particular warehouse to filter. For instance, you wish to filter transactions relating to the central warehouse. Then, you will get only items which are there in the central warehouse. You have multiple warehouses here. It is a consolidated view of all the warehouses, and therefore one item gets repeated multiple times. It doesn't mean that one item is defined multiple times, but in each warehouse there is a record of each item containing the balance, stock, position, and so on. Using these analytics, you can generate whatever report you want. Let's say you go to Manage Columns. Here, you can select the required columns. You can say that I want item code, description, unit of measurement, and minimum stock and stock quantity, allocated quantity, and weighted average value. You get your desired results, and they're ready to either print or export in Excel to further analyze the data. That's all we have in this overview of Materials Management module. Thanks for watching.